There was a time, not so long ago, when the universe conspired to bring two souls together, and in that sacred alignment, your person, the one who once occupied such an irreplaceable and cherished space within the very core of your being, was presented with an unparalleled opportunity. They stood at a crossroads where the path leading directly to you, to a shared existence, was clear and inviting. They held within their grasp the profound chance to intertwine their life with yours, to lay bare their most intimate dreams, to articulate their deepest aspirations, and to embark upon a future woven from the threads of mutual affection and understanding. It was a moment pregnant with destiny, a whisper from the cosmos urging them towards a love that promised boundless growth and unparalleled joy. Yet, in that pivotal instant, a different current pulled at their spirit, a subtle yet insidious force that ultimately swayed their hand. They made a choice, a decision born not from the expansive, open-hearted wisdom of love, but rather from the constricted, often deceptive whispers of ego. This was not a choice made out of malice, but out of a profound, albeit misguided, belief that external validation and superficial connections held the key to true happiness. They chose, with a certainty that now feels tragically misplaced, to immerse themselves within a tapestry of karmic people and situations. These were individuals and circumstances that, at the time, seemed to offer a glittering promise of fulfillment, a mirage of contentment that their ego eagerly embraced. They convinced themselves that these transient alliances, these fleeting moments of superficial triumph, would somehow satiate the deeper hunger of their soul. They truly believed that by surrounding themselves with what appeared to be easy paths and agreeable company, they would discover the elusive peace they sought. Oh, how profoundly mistaken they were! The path they chose, paved with the stones of ego-driven desires, led them not to the promised land of joy, but into a desolate landscape of introspection and profound regret. Now, as the days bleed into weeks and the weeks into months, they find themselves ensnared in a relentless, almost suffocating state of constant contemplation. Their very essence, their every waking thought, their every fleeting dream is utterly consumed by the memory, the presence, the undeniable reality of you. It is as if some unseen, unbreakable tether binds their consciousness to yours, pulling them back with an insistent, aching force. Every moment that ticks by on the clock, every second that unfolds in the quiet solitude of their mind, their thoughts, unbidden and relentless, wander back to you. You have, in their absence, become an integral, immutable part of their very existence, a constant, pervasive presence that they find utterly impossible to escape. It is a haunting, beautiful paradox. The more they try to move forward on their chosen path, the more forcefully you anchor them to a past they now yearn to reclaim. The irony, sharp and bitter, is that even the very people they chose to be with, those who now populate their immediate world, are acutely aware of this profound internal schism. They sense the invisible currents that pull at your person's soul. They know, with an unspoken certainty, that while your person's physical form may be present in their midst, their heart, their spirit, their very essence, resides elsewhere. It is with you. There is a palpable absence in their gaze, a distant quality in their presence, a subtle melancholy that speaks volumes without a single word being uttered. The laughter they share, the conversations they engage in, the moments they spend together, all are tinged with the unspoken knowledge that a vital part of your person is perpetually adrift, drawn inexorably towards a connection they foolishly severed. A profound, soul-deep regret now fills their heart, a heavy, suffocating weight that presses down upon their spirit as they finally, agonizingly, realize the true gravity of their past choices. The individuals they chose over you, the very ones they had so naively believed would bring them boundless happiness and fulfillment, have revealed their true colors. They have unveiled themselves as mean-spirited, selfish, and utterly devoid of the genuine warmth and compassion that you so effortlessly embodied. This crushing realization, this stark unveiling of a painful truth, has plunged them into a profound state of sadness and despair. It is a despair born not just of loneliness, but of the acute awareness of what they willingly relinquished, of the pure, unconditional love they traded for a hollow imitation. The joy they sought has proven to be an illusion, leaving behind only the bitter taste of disillusionment and the gnawing ache of what might have been. In this desolate landscape of their own making, they now cling to a fragile, desperate hope that you, the one they let slip away, do not find someone new, someone better, someone who will recognize and cherish the extraordinary light you carry. This fear, raw and visceral, is a constant companion, a shadow that stalks their every waking hour. They are now, with a hesitant, almost trembling resolve, attempting to muster the courage to approach you, to bridge the chasm they so carelessly created. Yet, their heart, it seems, possesses a will entirely its own. It consistently, unfailingly, pulls them back to you, with an undeniable force akin to a magnet drawn to its opposite pole. It is an intrinsic, elemental pull that defies logic, a silent testament to the undeniable truth of your connection. But the deeper truth, the one they are only now beginning to fully comprehend, is that deep down, in the very core of their being, they were not truly ready to embrace the profound and necessary changes that a love like yours demanded. They were not prepared to shed the heavy cloak of their ego, to relinquish the suffocating grip of their pride, or to confront the paralyzing fears that had long held them captive. They were not ready to dismantle the carefully constructed walls around their heart to fully embrace the boundless, unconditional love that you so freely offered. The transformation required was too daunting, the vulnerability too terrifying. They clung to the familiar, even if it was destructive, rather than stepping into the glorious, yet unknown, expanse of true connection. Now, with a newfound clarity born of suffering and introspection, they yearn to prove to you, with every fiber of their being, that they have indeed changed. They are desperate to demonstrate that they are no longer the same person who allowed the insidious whispers of their ego to dictate their most crucial choices. The superficiality, the self-centeredness, the fear of true intimacy, these, they pray, are remnants of a past self, a shadow they are actively striving to cast off. They are ready, truly ready this time, to move forward with you, to painstakingly build a future that they once, perhaps unknowingly, envisioned with you at its very heart. The thought of a life shared, a destiny intertwined, now burns brighter than any other desire. Being away from you, this agonizing, prolonged separation, was never a part of their grand design, never a line in the script of their imagined life. The absence of your presence is a constant, physical ache, a wound that refuses to heal. They miss you with an intensity that borders on unbearable. It hurts them in a way they never imagined possible. The nights are long and restless, their sleep elusive, as their thoughts, like an incessant tide, are consumed by you. Every memory, every shared glance, every unspoken understanding floods their mind, leaving them in a state of perpetual longing. They are, with a quiet determination, silently making their way back to you, taking one cautious step at a time. This measured approach is not born of indifference, but of a deep-seated reluctance to appear weak, to expose the raw vulnerability of their regret to a world that they fear will judge their past mistakes. They are hoping, with a fervent, almost desperate intensity, for a second chance. A chance to meticulously make things right, to mend the fractured pieces of what once was, and to painstakingly rebuild the trust they so carelessly shattered. They yearn for an opportunity to unequivocally prove that they are, at long last, truly worthy of your extraordinary love and unwavering trust. Their deepest desire is that you will, in your boundless compassion, open your heart to them once again, allowing them to step back into the sacred space they once occupied. They pray you will grant them the profound opportunity to show you, not just with words, but with every fiber of their transformed being, how profoundly they have changed. They are hoping, with every beat of their repentant heart, that you will perceive the profound sincerity embedded within their actions, the deep, unfeigned regret shimmering in their eyes, and the pure, undeniable love that now overflows from their heart. They long for you to see them for who they truly are becoming, rather than forever defining them by the mistakes they have made. They are, after all, just a person. A human being, fallible and imperfect, who made a profound mistake. A person who, in a moment of weakness or misguided ambition, allowed the insidious influence of their ego to dictate their choices, leading them down a path of separation and sorrow. But they are also, crucially, a person who is now willing to change, willing to confront their past and embrace a different future. They are a person who is ready, truly ready, to make amends, to heal the wounds they inflicted, and to rebuild what was broken. And, perhaps most importantly, they are a person who is ready, with every fiber of their being, to love and to be loved in return, with a depth and authenticity they previously could not comprehend. They are your person, and with every ounce of their being, they are hoping that you will, once again, allow them to be yours. They are praying for that elusive second chance, that sacred opportunity to right the wrongs of the past, to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that they are, finally, worthy of your precious love and unwavering trust. For a considerable length of time, a period stretching far beyond mere days or weeks, I have been attentively observing you from a distance, a silent, unseen spectator to the unfolding narrative of your journey. My gaze has been fixed upon you, witnessing with profound admiration the immense effort, the unwavering dedication, and the sheer force of will you consistently pour into making your dreams, your aspirations, your very reality, come to fruition. Your every action, every deliberate step, every moment of perseverance, has been a living testament to your unwavering determination and your remarkable resilience. You have, through your very existence, illuminated a profound truth for me, that dreams are not ethereal wisps that simply materialize out of thin air, nor are they mere fantasies to be idly wished upon. No, they are the tangible result of conscious, sustained effort, of a relentless pursuit of what the heart truly desires. You have shown me that we do not wait for dreams to find us, rather, we actively create them. We forge them into being by diligently listening to the subtle whispers of our intuition, by courageously trusting our deepest gut feelings, even when the path ahead seems uncertain, and by relentlessly working towards our goals with an unyielding spirit.